Hello and welcome to the Cache Metals Market Overview. I'm Jasmine Bowen and you are listening exclusively for AM 640. Every Thursday at 7:05, we'll be bringing you news from around the globe as it affects our economy and the precious metal market. Back in studio today is Robert Rosenzweig, CEO of Cache Precious Metals. Welcome back to the show, Robert.
Hi, Jasmine.
Now, in the news this week, U.S. stocks are fluctuating as always, and now we're even starting to see the Australian dollar slide. What are your thoughts on this matter?
We're going to talk about the Australian dollar, are we? The Australian dollar actually had a fantastic year. So what you're seeing is year-end book squaring. When it comes with any securities or even gold and silver right now to expand, hedge funds, mutual funds, they're closing their positions for the end of the year. So you're going to see this volatility. It's normal. Also, Chinese data has missed. So there's a lot of elements out there. You got the fiscal cliff still looming over our head, but much of the same.
Now, when we retire, we all want our money to be there. We want to retire in comfort, and gold seems to be the only way to do that. What should we look for when we start investing in our RRSPs?
You want to be able to open up that safe when you retire and have something that can support your family. A lot of things out there, especially when it comes to securities or anything that's RSP eligible, you just don't want to have that safe door open and pull out a certificate and see Enron on it or Lehman Brothers or Bear Stearns. They may have been fabulous companies at one point, but unfortunately that won't pay the bills. So the mainstay that we've been very proud of Cache Metals to be able to do is provide Canadians with the opportunity of putting those physical bricks in your RSP and tax-free savings account. So when you do retire, I really believe with all the instability out there in the world today, they're going to offer families a real good nest egg to feed off for their retirement plans. Now, we know gold has certainly gone up in the past couple of years. In 1970, it was about $400, and it's gone up almost 400% to $1,700 now. So is gold the safe investment for all time? Will it continue to outpace the stock market? That's a monster question. I still don't believe gold has performed to its capabilities. I think it's massively underperforming, if I can be as blunt as that. I do feel very strong with everything out there that gold and silver, and I'll even throw it out there again, palladium, will outperform the stock market. It's been the best producing asset class this past decade, and I certainly believe that it will continue that trend.
All throughout history, we've seen gold used as a currency all the way back to the Aztecs, the Spanish bringing it over. What are some examples from history of crisis in the financial market where gold has held steady?
Let me give you a brief history lesson. I really couldn't care about giving you the story about the history of gold since Napoleon was a cadet. I can tell you we're making history right now, and people will be looking back at these times and seeing this is exactly the time that they needed to put their money in something more secure because of all the instabilities out there. So we are making history right now, and in everyone's portfolio, I strongly recommend when you hear analysts say 5 to 15%, double that. I think you should have as much as 30% physical gold and silver in your investment portfolios.
All right, and now it's time for our top question of the week. Congratulations, David T. from Toronto. You are our winner. You won a 1-ounce silver maple leaf, courtesy of Cache Metals. And David's question was, are you ready, Robert? David's question is, will silver ever go back over $35?
What a great question. I like when we get direct questions like that. $35? How about this? Gold and silver will make new highs. They will continue to make higher highs. They will make higher lows. So, David, yes, have some patience. We're all a little bit antsy. When you have opportunities like this where you see good value, especially in something that you feel very strong about, go in and buy some more.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Robert, and thank you for listening to the Cache Metals Market Overview. I'm Jasmine Bowen, and I'll see you next week, Thursday at 7:05.